I hope you're all well. It's been another busy week as always here at Warwick Farm, and I'm not out enjoying nature. I'm here with the horses, and here we go. We'll start off. We haven't been in this barn before, but this is what we call B barn. Here's Joey Dior. So a lot of horses that probably are just off trialling are in this barn, not quite yet up to racing. A little bit like a little bit of a quarantine barn as much as anything. Often they come in here from pre-training. We've got a horse here, Rigby's son, nice Tavachi gelding. He had a bit of an injury last time. He's a very nice blue point colt called Point and Shoot. He's hard not to like. I think he's had one trial, he ran 5th, and I think Rachel King lost her irons that day. We've got a Derby horse, another Galileo colt called Farnborough. He actually has really good form, so he's going to be interesting. Of course, we've had a fair bit of luck with horses like Father's Day, Fleet Commander, who's in tonight, and of course Harpo Marks was a very good horse. He won won the Premier's Cup and was 3rd in the Metropolitan. A little bit unlucky too. Here's a very nice filly, Spring Lee. She'll go into the main stable today. She's being moved over, a lovely Zoo Star filly, and here's a all too hard gelding that's just come over from New Zealand. Here is an interesting horse, Negronis. She's out of China Road, so her half sister is one of the favourites for the Blue Diamond tomorrow, so let's hope she wins. I think Negronis, last time she ran a couple of good races, so I think she can definitely fly through a maiden this time in. We'll see. Look, some of this beautiful morning here at Warwick Farm. It's going to be a really hot day, so instead of going through the runners, we'll just walk through the barn. So now we come into the bottom of the main barn. You can see this, look at the harbour bridge. Funnily enough, I actually walked on top of that with my family last week, right up to the top, then all the way back down. Oh, it was really good fun, enjoyed it. It was quite long though, quite long, a lot of safety measures. So we'll sort of walk through here. Who have we got joining? Haven't got any of my mates. Here we go. You're more than welcome to come down. And Chad Majorca Sunset, of course, he trialled really well behind Storm Boy. Has he been gelded? Yes, he is gelded. So another Aussie gelded, can't be a bad thing. Here is one of our favourites, Passage Yard, only the 6 starts for 3 wins. Very fast filly by Winning Rupert, and she's been back in now for 2 or 3 weeks, and really happy with how she's going. She's definitely got more wins in store. And Little Buyer, well, she lives in here, but she's still out on the walker. Of course, she won very well at Canterbury last week. I thought that was an excellent run, and definitely going to go on to better things. Really, can you be so confident about a filly that's won 1 of 14? But I thought she'd run well. Here is a bit of banter. She is in really good order. She looks fantastic, and she's going to probably run at Mudgee on Sunday. I expect her to be short price favourite. She was very good winning first up, and she looks fantastic. Here we go. Some of the team are up there. And we've got Time Bandit in there. She's running in the weekend too. I think she's in pretty good order. She's in both Mudgee and Narra. Wherever she goes, she'll probably be favourite and hard to beat. Here's Diamond Dealer. She's in the Millie Fox. She ran a good 5th last week. She's on the back up. We want to be more positive on Saturday. And the track at Rosehill at the moment is off 7, so a little bit of cut definitely won't worry her, but we want to make use of her fitness on Saturday. So that's the plan. You look at these 2 guys discussing what's happening. She's an A-lister though. She'll take precedence over them any day of the week. Going for 4 in a row. Race 3 on Saturday, and I think she's really flexible in terms of the track, so I'm not too worried at all if it does get wet or if we get that rain today. I think she's just a winner. She's going super. Zach Lloyd rides her. As you can see, she's just glowing, in fantastic order. Here's another one that's going really well, Bonita Queen. Not you, Luke. She looks fantastic. She's going to run on Thursday. Here you got booked to ride.
Yeah, Adam the Hippo Hieronymus.
Yeah, and she's come through her last start, dominant win very well, and looks better again. Here we go. Flying Shelley's running tonight, and she's in great order. She looks absolutely fantastic. I'd prefer for the track to be better, but she's never looked better. So she is a big chance. There's a couple of scratchings in that race today too, Luke.
She's going well. She's in career best form. She's put 2 really good runs together. Not much luck in probably the wrong part of the track the other day, but she'll get a chance tonight. Zach Lloyd riding well.
Brilliant. And well, here's a filly. We can't miss this filly. Steffi Magnetica. She's been unlucky in her last 3 starts, and I thought she would have been right in the finish if she had any luck last week in the light fingers. So she's going to go towards the Surround Stakes. Tommy Berry's going to ride her, but she looks absolutely fantastic. And she's only getting better and better, so really, really happy with her. I think she's...
Walk a bit closer to her there, yeah? She seems to like it.
Yeah, so when's Rachel back, Luke?
Oh, not soon enough. Well, actually, probably a week's not long enough for me to get the place together, so we've got a team of people coming.
How's the gardens and paddocks looking? Pretty good?
Well, after Joe the farmer gets into them this weekend, hopefully it'll be all sorted.
I'm picking Luke's going to be in a bit of froth and bubble, and he's one of our old favourites, and you can see he's just glowing. Malkovich, what a run in the expressway. 1,200 metres. We've sort of probably had to reinvent him a little bit, but he just went super. He really did. I thought he was home at about the 150, but he just felt the pinch and got beaten by some pretty handy horses to run third. So we're actually going to change it up a little bit with him again. Luke, what's the plan?
Yeah, we're going to go to the Liverpool City Cup and go a little bit further, 1,300. Just hasn't got that little early speed, so we're trying to make him a bit tougher and get him a bit further. Yeah,
and Zach Lloyd's going to ride, so that'll be interesting. Here's Ida. She won Friday night. She's been a great horse. She needs towards the 500,000 mark in stake money, and it was actually a pretty easy watch. So she may go to a race like the Aspiration Stakes at Ramwick over a mile. I think that's 2 weeks from this Saturday, so good time between. Star May ran a good race during the week. She just had to work from a wide gate. She's getting better and stronger the whole time. I think next preparation she'll be better. Magical Moments, a winning Rupert filly making her debut today at Canberra, the nation's capital. She jumps from about 6 of 14. Actually a really tough race, the Blue Diamond Prelude, but her trial form's good. She looks fantastic. She's definitely fit enough to run well. So hopefully we can get a bit of luck in running. Here's one of my tips for tonight, a Peter Ballerina. She will not mind a little bit of cut in the track, and she looks absolutely fantastic. She's bright, her coat's glowing. Condition-wise is what you love to see them when you're taking them to the races. She looks absolutely immaculate. Wingardium's another one racing tonight. We've got plenty going on, and she's in race 7 at the moment. The track at Canterbury's, I think, a soft 6 with the chance of rain this afternoon, so we just have to be mindful of that. And he's Rupertar as well. She galloped really well on Tuesday. She's in the last race. I've got a good feeling she can run really well. As you can see, we've got her on straw. She's had a few feet issues in her time, so we try and give her every possible chance. She's never actually looked better. I think she's a big chance tomorrow, Luke.
Yeah, confident. She's going well. Her model of consistency this time in, and hasn't had any luck at all. Gets any luck tomorrow, she's going to be right in the finish.
Yeah, here's Seb. How's Cabalas going, mate? You're riding him every day?
Yeah, he's going really good.
Yeah, how's the rest of them going?
Good. Very good.
Yeah, good team. Bobby, you got the workboard sorted?
Not yet.
We've got the hardest working. Sappole, #1 man, all clean. We're getting there. Right, here we go. We'll move on. Remember that horse? Lion Tamer winning the Derby by 8. That was a good day. Speltet's in good order. Looks well. Probably run Wednesday week. Omzaki, he's a nice horse. He's really improved out of side up over ground last time. He's going for the Queensland Derby. Here he is. Brad Pitt himself, Cabalas. He's going down for the English race next Saturday. Josh Parr's going down to ride him, so that's why we need to change a rider for Malkovich. But his work on Tuesday, left-handed, was definitely the best we've seen. I just think he's improving the whole time, and he's an absolute gentleman, aren't you, mate? So he looks great. Here as we come down here, highlights, of course he ran in the big dance, he's going well. Steve Head. Any news, Steve?
No news. No news.
Dr. Allen, any mail?
Mail.
Any tips for the weekend?
Looking at one of my disappointing runners from yesterday.
Yeah, we've got to move on. Here's the star of last weekend, Thunderlips, led from start to finish. Really good effort. So a week and a half, he's gone bang bang. He was a very good winner here at Warwick Farm. He's a chance to go down for the English race in Melbourne next week too, or we could even look at a race like the Canberra Guineas. But he's improving the whole time. I think physically too, when you look at him, he's probably got more improvement. Only going to get better with time. Fleet Commander. The scratchings on Friday night are at 10 AM, so we're just going to have a good think about this bloke. He's got a bit of an awkward gait. He jumps from gate 9 at this stage. I think 12 runners. There were 13 in the race, but as you can see, he's in absolutely fantastic order. Glowing. That's how you like to see them. Here he is, Osmosis. We've got news on news, and how good did he trial yesterday? He had a bit of a sweat and a bit of a blow afterwards, so I'm sure there's improvement. What did you make of him, Luke?
Yeah, that's probably the best part of it, is the improvement that he's got to come. It was a super trial. Thought he trialled outstanding, and yeah, just the way he pulled up, made a really good blow, and yeah, he's scary to think what he might get to this time.
Yeah, it was. I thought it was excellent. He recovered very well. And we'll go to another trial, I think the 7th, and then into the Galaxy on the 22nd, I think, isn't it, Luke, of March. We might even give him a gallop between races, between that second trial and race day. So, yeah, thrilled with how he's going. He's, yeah, gentleman. We know he's a high-class horse and expected him to trial well yesterday. Come down here. This is Arapahoe's box. He worked last, I think, this morning. Canadian Express is running on Sunday at Mudgee. I think he'll be a big chance. He's run 2 really good races. 1400 probably suits and looks well. Oh, Tycoon, well, the big question is whether we run tonight or not. It's soft 6, but he's got a good gate, 1100 suits, and he's in great order too. So it's funny, when your horses look good, they generally all run well as long as they're in the right race, and I think that's a perfect situation. I'd prefer a better track, and a lot will depend on whether we get that rain. I think if it's a really hot day here today, Warwick Farm. Here he is, Overpass, the stable stalwart. He's in great order, just ticking along nicely. Here's probably one of the best bets for the weekend. Don Pedro, or best chances maybe. He's one of the shortest anyway. He's in great order, looks fantastic. Looking to go back to back. What do you make of him, Luke?
Yeah, we're taking the blinkers off. Obviously 1900 is a question mark for him. If he can just relax enough in the run, he's going to take plenty of catching. He's up, he's fit, and he'll roll.
And Ben Osmond on, claiming 3. Here's a horse in the last race. Let's hope we can keep it going. I think he's over the odds. This horse, Suasive. Very good run last time. Blinkers go on, Luke?
Yeah, blinkers on first time. I think this horse been crying out for them. He's just a big baby and a big kid. I think he'll improve immensely tonight, and just probably learn how to put him away, and he's my best tonight. Yeah, and I think he can sort of do it in patches. He's not doing everything consistently well, so hopefully they do help him. Rockhard Love's possibly racing either tomorrow or Sunday. He was very good first up, just a little bit green. I think he's a very nice horse in the making. I think wherever he goes, he'll be a big chance. Glontone, he's in tonight, also in the last race. Big weight, Ben Osmond takes 3 kilos off, looks great. Hopefully, unlucky 13, lucky for some. He's got the ability, he's going to have to roll forward, and it's a bit of an awkward gait. He's one I like, Shalailed. He looks great. He won last time, and he's in fantastic order. What do you make of him, Luke? Yeah, race sets up well again. He's doing a nice gait. Chad sticks with him, and same distance, and sort of drops a little bit in weight, so I think he's a live chance.
And War Eternal ran 4th in the Ram Guineas a long time ago. He's had a few injuries, but he's back now. Looks good. He's definitely got ability. If we've missed any, I apologise. Have we got any questions? Sam, tactics with Wingardium tonight. Well, she's not a filly you can really use and put right there. I think from gate 4 she should get a gun run just off them, and we'll hope for the best. So hopefully in the first 4 or 5, there looks to be plenty of speed in that race too. So you've got to be mindful you don't gas her early. Just like a human, if they go to the gym, they and you go as fast as you can. For the first 2 minutes you generally don't finish off too well. Very similar with horses. And here is one of Derby and my stars as well, and a more victorious. Just a picture of how it's. So he's going to have a good gallop tomorrow morning. Then where to with him, Luke?
You can trial him on the first and then look to run him in the Ajax with a sort of vision that we might be able to sneak into the Doncaster. It's obviously a big jump, a big step for him, but he's taking them all in leaps and bounds at the moment.
Brilliant. What else? The Sheriff. We got No Guess. And right, Raj, my Sikh warrior here. Raj, what's the tip of the weekend, mate? Come on.
I like Diamond Dealer.
Yeah, well, you're going wide there, Raj. Good man, Raj. Luke, best of the weekend?
I'm going to give one every day of the weekend. I'm Swasive tonight, Rupata tomorrow, bit of Banter Sunday.
Swasive tonight. Well, I like the Peter Ballerina tonight. I think Don Pedro will be awfully hard to beat. I think she's an A-lister. Winners are grinners, and I think the team there can keep grinning. And I think Canadian Express is going to be hard to beat, even though we've got one other in the race, Oh Explosive. So that pretty much sums it up, folks. I'll go back to home base where the aircon's on and it's a bit cooler here at Warwick Farm. Take care. Good luck this weekend.